What are some of the big talking points and trends you've been talking to attendees that have approached your stand?
It seems everyone has the same talking points. Everyone talks about data, trusted data, clean data, and everyone talks about generative AI. AI, data, everywhere. If I were a business user coming in, I'd be extremely confused. What's the difference between every single booth?
Why is managing your data so important when it comes to adopting AI and using it effectively?
Someone said data is the new oil. But he also said, without refining the data, it's useless. So that is the first part. Now, AI will be like electricity 100 years ago. We will all be using AI and not even remember that we called it AI. It's a new tool that is leaping us forward in technology. So, of course, AI for everything, and you've used some of the tools out there. Generative AI, creating bedtime stories for your kids, enhancing the questions when you search on Google, going through an AI interface, it's so much better. We'll be using that everywhere. The real thing that we're doing here is data. And data, there's way too much. Data that is not clean, not useful, that we know how to use. This is what we should be focusing on.
What are some of the other challenges that, organizations are facing when it comes to, adopting AI and using it effectively?
It's a very new market. There's this big company that you've heard of that was announced in November, almost 2 years ago. It's a very young technology, maybe 22 months old. And everyone is trying to jump on the bandwagon. The problem is we have to train these models with your enterprise data and not with your public data. The public data that was used for the LLMs don't know about your context, how you talk about things in your own company, what they mean to you. So having an answer, let's have an analogy of someone speaking Chinese really well and you want to speak in Spanish, having the knowledge of Chinese doesn't really help you to speak in Spanish to your clients in Spanish.
If you could use one song to describe your passion for data, what would it be and why?
Well, since I'm in England, I would use an iconic figure of English pop music. I think Imagine by John Lennon. Just imagine like all of our data could work together would be fantastic.
For the latest tech insights, visit em360tech.com.